Yeah, thanks, Christy Ward.
How did you find out about?
So I know Christy Ward. We met at the North Chamber event about a month ago. Tell me all about Pets Alive, how many great things are going on. And so she reached out yesterday and said, we have a 911 situation.
Wow.
This water's coming in. I've got at least 15 foster dogs that are in trouble. They also were needing operation. So, I mean, it was a lot going on just last night. And so I just put out a Facebook post at about this time. Well, no, it wasn't this late, actually, but it was a little earlier. And boom, you responded. Once again, the greatest viewers and followers in the business, and the roofing and some of the plumbing is getting the work it definitely needs, but they could use some more help. Again, reach out to San Antonio Pets Alive. They're doing phenomenal work for our pets, our little furry, four-legged loved ones. Let's go outside. Yeah, I love dogs. Yeah, I love cats. I love them all. I love animals. All right, outside, 410 at Northwest Military tonight. Skies are still cloudy. The air is still pretty damp, but the rain hasn't been falling for most of the city. The north side just got clipped with some pretty good rain. It's 66. It's been in the mid-60s just about all day long. Temperatures not doing much in what is a pretty stable atmosphere. So that's the good news in the sense that without the sunshine, without the really warm air, we're just shy of a big risk of seeing severe thunderstorms develop. South and southeast winds keeping those dew points pretty high. Here's the rain that, again, just clipped the north side a little while ago. Not very much out there at the current hour. A couple of light rain showers near Bandera. These were a couple of good downpours right over Stone Oak and then kind of raining themselves out before they reached Canyon Lake. Couple of sprinkles down to the south and east, and that's the beginning of the flood watch. That's the concern that goes all the way down to the coast on where we could see some flooding, because I'll tell you, any more heavy rain in these areas, in these green shaded counties, is going to be a problem. Notice this line right in here. See how that bows out like that? That little bow echo, we call that? Well, when that occurs, you can bet that the winds right in this spot, almost at the point of that greater than symbol, right, is going to be about 40 to 50 miles per hour. Very narrow band of very heavy rain. It's heading towards Corpus Christi right now. And this has been the spot for most of the heavy stuff all day. Now, notice how this is kind of trending a little bit more north on this body of rain right here. So this could be what clips us at about 2 to 3 a.m. All right, time to look at some of the rain that has fallen. The deposits in deep South Texas are unbelievable. Watch this, 8 to 9 inches, and then you go closer to 10. How about just north of Brownsville? Now, this is 2 days, 17.5 inches of rain in the last 48 hours. 17.5 inches. Wow. All right, in Bexar County, we've got about 3 to 4 in the last 2 days, and primarily northwest, and this is perfect. This is really hitting the target of exceptional drought. So more rain. You know, we've got this upper level feature down to the south and west. Overnight, it's about 2 to 3 a.m. A couple of isolated downpours, maybe a thunderstorm. And then again tomorrow afternoon, a residual pop. And this is the only model showing this late. Everything else has us completely dry with a little bit of afternoon sunshine. But this, I want to show you the one model that's bringing in some rain tomorrow afternoon. It's not going to be much more. You can see maybe 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch for San Antonio. The metro could see upwards of 3 to 4 more inches of rain down to the south and east. This is why it's going to be a flooding problem if this occurs. All right, now the upper level feature is going to be moving right across deep South Texas. I was picking this up earlier. I think you can see it right in here, the center of that circulation. So it won't be long right there that it starts to move across deep South Texas. And that's why I think the last of the rain should fall about mid-morning to maybe about midday Friday at the latest. Now, notice that we see dew points going up in the wake of this system. It's Monday's front that really drops dew points, and we get some more comfortable air at the beginning of next week. All right, time for the 14-day forecast, where we will begin with a weather impact alert for Friday. That's because the rain chances are really good early. I think we will get another additional 1/4 to 1/2 inch in San Antonio. But south and east, if you're going down 281 or I-37, you're going to run into some flooding issues the closer you get to the coast. Then over the weekend, really nice weather. Mid-80s, Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy. Behind the Monday front, more sunshine and drier air, so humidity will drop nicely. Then we've got a slight chance of rain on the 3rd and then again on April 6th. But for the most part, this is a 14-day forecast. It's pretty dry and pretty mild. These temperatures are going to stay above average for this time of year. What a finish. Putting the madness in March Madness tonight.
Madness in March. Texas Tech was down by 10 with over 3 minutes to go at Arkansas. come back, force overtime, and then get the victory to move on to the Elite Eight. There's still a chance Henry Ramos might see the alma mater.